lady by the name of Susie Welch. She is the wife of Jack Welch, the former CEO at General Electric. Wrote a book, and I didn't read the book, but I think just hearing the title and listening about the book, I think I got the general gist of it. The book title was 10-10-10, and I forget the rest of it. It was just talking about how we make decisions, and she broke it down. When we're faced with a decision, think about it in 10-10-10. How the decision will be, how your life will be affected 10 minutes after you make the decision, 10 months after you make the decision, and then 10 years after you make the decision. And in light of that, you will likely come up with a better decision than if you just stay in the moment and just try to decide something. That reminded me a few years back during tax season, we ordered lunch on Saturdays at the office. And for some reason, and Matt, maybe this may have been back when Matt was still with us, our receptionist, Jane Barber, she said, you know what, we're going to send out the menus for all tax season early January, so we'll have it for all the tax season. Well, all of us health-conscious people in January started making out our menus for April, thinking, okay, I'm going to eat a salad every Saturday through the end of tax season. And I tell you, by the end of February, we're like, what were we thinking? Okay, and the point of that is, what Ms. Welch was trying to illustrate is that typically when we make decisions in advance, and when we start thinking about the decisions that we're going to make in context of on down the line, and when we remove ourselves from the situation, we tend to make better decisions than we do in the moment, in the day. And I think that was true of us at work, and I think that's true of us in our daily decisions, in our daily lives. As we're faced with different temptations and faced with different things, we ask ourselves, how will I be affected? How will my life be affected? How will my family be affected with the decision that I'm about to make 10 minutes from now, 10 months from now, 10 years from now? But I think as Christians, we can take that an extra step and say, how will this decision affect me 10,000 years from now? Because as Christians, we know that our soul lives forever. And that 10,000 years from now, we're going to look back on the decisions that we made today, and we can say, how is this decision going to affect me in view of eternity? How is it going to affect my soul? How is it going to affect my eternal destination? In Joshua chapter 24, the children of Israel were faced with a decision. Joshua stands up before the people. He says, Now therefore fear the Lord, and serve Him in sincerity and in faithfulness. Put away the gods that your fathers served beyond the river and in Egypt, and serve the Lord. And if it is evil in your eyes to serve the Lord, choose this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your fathers served in the region beyond the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you now dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Tonight we have a decision. We've been making a decision. Am I going to serve the Lord? Or am I going to serve the gods in whose land I am now dwelling? Or am I going to serve the gods of my fathers who may not have served the one true God? And that's a decision that will affect my next 10 minutes from now, 10 months from now, 10 years from now, 10,000 years from now. Who I am serving, how I am serving, where I'm serving. Tonight you may not have ever made that decision to put Christ unto baptism, washing your sins away. There is no better time than tonight to come and make that right. That's a decision that you will never regret 10,000 years from now. Going ahead and doing and taking care of. Serving God as your Father. If you need to come forward and make things right, there's things of a public nature, we encourage you to do that. Whatever your case is, won't you come? Won't you stand and say.